She sat there, her trembling fingers brushing the rim of her coffee cup, waiting for a man who would never come. Her wheelchair gleamed faintly under the cafe tilde copyright's warm light, but her eyes were distant, tired, broken, and heavy with disappointment. Just when she was about to roll away and give up on love once again, a broken bar, the door opened, and in walked a man with oil-stained hands and a shy smile, a mechanic who would change everything. A year ago, Elena Cross was one of the most powerful women in the city, the CEO of a luxury automotive company, a woman who could silence a boardroom with a single glance. She was brilliant, beautiful, and confident until the night of the accident. One stormy evening, after a long day of meetings, her car spun out of control on a slick highway. When she woke up, she couldn't feel her legs. The doctors said she was lucky to be alive, but Elena didn't feel lucky. She felt like a ghost in her own life. Her empire continued to grow, but she stopped showing up to work, avoiding mirrors, cameras, and pitying glances. She spent her days locked in her penthouse, surrounded by silence, until her best friend, Mia, decided she'd had enough. "You can't hide forever, Elena," Mia said one morning, pulling open the curtains. "You need to live again, smile again, love again." Elena laughed bitterly. "Who would love this version of me? Mia, a CEO in a wheelchair? People look at me like I'm broken." Mia crossed her arms. "Then let someone surprise you. You used to believe in fate, maybe it's time to let fate try again." After weeks of persuasion, Elena reluctantly agreed to try something she never thought she would, a blind date. Mia set it up through an app, promising that the man was kind, honest, and humble. The day of the date arrived. Elena spent hours preparing, curling her hair, applying light makeup, wearing her favorite blue dress that matched her eyes. She rolled herself into the cafe tilde copyright early, heart pounding, her mind screaming this is a mistake. Minutes turned into an hour. Her coffee grew cold. Every time the bell over the cafe tilde copyright door rang, she glanced up, only to see strangers passing by. Then came the whispering, soft, pitying murmurs from nearby tables. "Poor woman," someone said, "her date probably ditched her." Elena lowered her eyes, humiliated. She whispered to herself, "This is why I don't believe in love anymore." She turned her wheelchair slightly toward the door, ready to leave, when the door swung open again. A man walked in, his boots squeaking against the floor, his shirt slightly smudged with engine grease. He looked around awkwardly, clearly uncomfortable in the elegant cafe tilde copyright. His eyes landed on Elena, and for a second, he froze. "You a broken bar? Are you a broken bar, Elena?" he asked gently. She looked up, surprised. "Yes, and you are a broken bar?" He scratched the back of his neck. Daniel Brooks. "Sorry I'm late. My car broke down on the way here." The irony, right? A mechanic whose truck dies. He chuckled softly, and for the first time in a long while, Elena felt the smile tug at her lips. They talked, awkwardly at first, but soon it flowed. Daniel wasn't like anyone she'd ever met. He didn't try to pity her. He didn't glance uncomfortably at her wheelchair. He just talked about his small garage, his dreams, his love for cars, and how he'd once read about Elena's company in a magazine without realizing she was the CEO. When she confessed that she no longer drove, he didn't offer cliché tilde copyright like "you will get better" or "you should be grateful." Instead, he said, "You don't need to drive to lead." Some engines still run perfectly even when one part stops moving. That line, simple, raw, made something stir inside her. They met again, and again. What started as a failed blind date turned into long evenings of laughter, friendship, and quiet moments of healing. Daniel fixed more than cars, he started fixing Elena's broken faith in herself. One day, he brought her to his garage. "I want to show you something," he said, pulling a cover off a small, modified sports car. "I built this for you. Custom pedals, hand controls, it's yours, if you want it." Tears welled in her eyes. "You did all these a broken bar for me." He smiled shyly. "You used to build cars that gave people freedom. I just wanted to give it back to you." That day, for the first time since the accident, Elena drove again. The wind hit her face, and she laughed, an unfiltered, joyous laugh that echoed down the road. Daniel ran beside the car, cheering. Months passed, and Elena returned to her company, not the cold, distant CEO she once was, but a woman reborn. She launched a new division for adoptive vehicles, helping others with disabilities rediscover their independence. Her story went viral, but she always said the real hero wasn't her. It was the mechanic who walked into a cafe copyright one rainy afternoon. At an awards event months later, Elena gave the speech that silenced the room. "I thought my accident ended my life. I thought love, laughter, and purpose were things of the past. But then someone came into my life not to fix my body, but to remind me that I was never broken." Sometimes, the people who walk into your worst day end up becoming your best beginning. The camera cut to Daniel in the audience, wiping away tears. When the lights dimmed, Elena rolled toward him, smiling. She reached for his hand. "You turned my disaster into destiny." He smiled back. "Guess we both needed a tune-up." And in that quiet, perfect moment, under the glow of 100 lights, sat the paralyzed CEO who thought she'd never smile again finally did.